We got a leaf filter to keep the leaves from clogging the line. Super easy to access, super easy to clean. We can also run a camera through there if we want. We won't need to. We got good slope on the pipe. Right here, we're grabbing up the other downspout. Look at this slope that we have going to the backyard. We have a downspout here. That's not going to be on this line. We have two downspouts here. We're going to have those on the same line. We do have that one that's next to the sidewalk that has literally 2 feet of gutter on it. That comes around, ties in, but it's nothing. So this is what you have to do when you're doing roof runoff. You have to look up and see how much roof the downspouts are responsible for. Just a little 2-foot piece of gutter, it's not responsible for any water to speak of. So we tied that on because so we have that little 2 feet of gutter, downspout here on a 4-inch line. They're 3x4 downspouts. Now we have a gutter downspout here, so we don't have to worry about the water over here. All this water here is on these 2 lines. Taking care of it with one 4-inch line, we'll be fine. We got crazy slope. The water's just going to be like a luge right down towards the storm drain. If you're a DIYer, you do not want to do a job like this. And I'm going to show all the details to why. You're going to want to use a smaller diameter pipe. The 4-inch pipe is just too big. We have 5 sprinkler mains down the side of this house. I'm going to show you what it entails to put a 4-inch pipe in when you have 5 sprinkler mains down the side of a house. It's definitely a bigger job than a DIYer wants to do. We have 5 guys, and still this was labor intense. We couldn't use the excavator. We had to hand dig because of all the sprinkler mains. Make sure you tile tape every connection. Now at the catch basins, you're going to have 2 connections. You're going to have where the pipe connects to the coupler and where the coupler connects to the catch basin. Make sure you tape it really well with some really good, super sticky, super stretchy PVC tape like we use. This is going to keep tree roots out, shrub roots out. You will not be leaking any water at the connection points. You want to get that water away from the house. Now, I had to question our own judgment on this job. Why didn't we just run 2 3-inch lines? 2 3-inch lines would have been fine, opposed to 1 4-inch line off of each downspout to 1 4-inch main. Look at all the work through all those sprinkler lines. The men right now are fighting the pipe. They're trying to get the pipe through all the sprinkler mains. This is not DIY friendly at all. This is why I do not like the 4-inch pipe for DIYers. For downspouts, use the 3-inch or the 3.5-inch pipe. Try to avoid using the 4-inch pipe. Now, if you're trying to tie all your downspouts on one main line, the main line does have to be a 4-inch pipe. Or you just terminate all the 3-inch or 3.5-inch downspouts to their own pop-up emitter. The struggle is real when you're pulling 4-inch line through sprinkler mains. I just want to point out all these sprinkler mains. Look at this. So this was a veteran call right here to not use the excavator. You dig, the experienced guys are thinking about what's in the ground. 5 sprinkler mains, the wiring harness to the valves that run to the clock, that turn on all the zones. The men made a really good call by not using the excavator down the side of this house. It was a hand dig, which nobody likes. But they knew when they seen the sprinkler right here, the plumbing to the sprinkler system, and all the mains. always tape on a solid run, a discharge line, a downspout, always tape up all the fittings. You don't lose water anywhere. These are really quick, easy connectors that we have. This is a line that's going to last forever. At the end of your discharge line for your roof runoff system, make sure you do not tape the pop-up emitter to the corrugated pipe. You want to dig that out just a little bit deeper, a little bit extra. You want to have a sump pit. You want to line it with fabric, and you want to fill it with drainage stone. That way, whatever water's left in the pop-up emitter can leach away into the subsurface soil. So we don't have to take the big gooseneck trailer out when we're doing downspouts, but when you're running 4-inch line, you can see that that displaces a lot of area. So you end up, I mean, there's definitely quite a bit of dirt in this small dump trailer. So when you DIY this and you're using 4-inch line opposed to a 3-inch line, just be prepared for some haul out. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions regarding this installation, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.